Hi Patreon patrons, welcome to another exclusive Patreon Pick a Card, and today's topic is how do people feel when they see you? So when people lock eyes with you, when you come around, how do they feel? And I have two piles for you, pile number 1 and pile number 2. We'll do our live shuffle and get started. All right, pile 1. How do people feel when they see you? How do people feel when they see you? Ooh, okay. I'm definitely getting this feeling of, number one, kind of feeling like they need to stand up at attention. Feeling a little bit like you don't go unnoticed. I feel like when people see you, they feel your presence. You're not insignificant at all. Now, with the Temperance and the Six of Cups, if you have people you're close to or people who see you often, there's also this really strong feeling of balance. I feel like people feel very safe when you're around. People feel very comfortable and confident when you're around. You're definitely like a mood booster. It's like you either make people really happy or you can make people really nervous as well. There's something very attractive about you too. Not even just your looks, but the way that you carry yourself, your energy. Some people could feel a little bit, it's like, you know that feeling of feeling like a kid when you see someone who looks really attractive or really confident and has this great energy, and it just kind of sets you back a little bit into that feeling of feeling a little bit, I don't want to say lower on the totem pole, but some people kind of feel that way when they see you. King of Cups, people do love you though. They feel, ooh, people could fall in love with you when they see you. Or if there are people who are in love with you when they see you, it feels like, ooh, like a lightning to the heart with the Tower. Wow. I think a lot of people have crushes on you, are secretly attracted to you, or just really develop very strong feelings for you, especially if they get to know you more or see you more. Definitely some people getting attracted to you. But I keep getting this like Tower, Ten of Swords, like, have you ever just been really like attracted to someone or felt really, you definitely have some people who have very, very strong feelings for you or strong crushes on you, and that feeling of like, oh, almost like shock. I feel that when people see you. You could look really good. You could be on like a good glow up. You could be taking good care of yourself. I also feel like your personality and energy as well can create that dynamic. Ooh, the Fool, the Page of Swords. Yeah, people notice you. You do not go unnoticed. Very exciting energy. It could be something about the way you dress, the way you carry yourself, the way that you look. It's like when people see you, it's like, ooh, some of you are definitely very attractive. I got that with we have the Star, we have the Empress, we've got a lot of this very intense energy. So I do feel like for a lot of you, I think for some of you it's just like physical looks. For some of you have very nice bodies, or you dress really well, beautiful hair for some of you. There's something here about people kind of feeling like a shock to their system. Excited. You make people's hearts race. Judgment. Okay. Six of Pentacles. That's interesting. So with the Judgment, this, oh my gosh, yeah. You could have a lot of people around you that are a little bit more judgmental or, you know, can be very critical about other people. The funny thing is they judge you and it's like straight A's or A's across the board. Like you could have people who maybe have this internal dialogue of maybe they critique other people or critique how people look or how they carry themselves. But for you, it's like, dang, like they look great. Yeah, the Strength, the Ace of Wands. You're, honestly, when people see you, I feel like it's pretty universal. Like people universally consider you to be attractive. They're excited by you. I think there's something bubbly about your energy too. Now there is a calmness as well with the King of Swords, but your smile or your warmth, you could seem exciting, energetic, dynamic, kind of like main character energy if I'm completely honest. Yeah. But I am getting this thing, if people are insecure, if people feel shy or not very confident about themselves, they could definitely feel some difficult feelings when they see you. You could represent for some people Something aspirational, like, oh, I wish I could carry myself like them. I wish I was happy like them. I wish I dressed like them. I wish I looked like something like that. 10 of Cups, yeah. I'm going to be honest. When people, there's something very, okay, I'm going to say enticing too, but people feel so uplifted by your energy. Especially, once again, if you're like friends with someone, you have a good connection with someone, something intoxicating. It's like if you smile at someone, if someone sees you again and you say hi, you acknowledge them, there's this feeling of like, oh my gosh. You could be quite popular or seen as someone who's quite popular. Even if you're like a little bit more on your own. I mean, honestly, with the 10 of Cups, I feel like there's sometimes you're on your own. There's sometimes you're out with other people as well, though. And there's this feeling of wanting to be close to you, feeling a lot of close, warm kinship with you. You have a very intoxicating energy, not even just your looks. I feel like you're really good at connecting with people, making people feel comfortable, making people feel seen, cared about, acknowledged. 5 of Swords. But there's this continuous 5 of Swords. And again, it's like this Hermit card. So what is the 5 of Swords for how people feel when they see you? So far, a very beautiful, intoxicating energy. Interesting. Okay. 5 of Swords. We have the Emperor. What is this? Oh. For some of you, I do see if there's like a father figure, there's either a feeling of missing you or sadness in some capacity here. There's love here though, for sure though. Ace of Cups. Oh my gosh, yeah. For some of you, I don't know who this is for specifically. This might be a surprise to you. You might already have a good relationship with your father. When your father sees you, he absolutely loves you. I'm getting this for like a lot of family in general. 10 of Cups. Oh my gosh, yeah. Some of you needed to be reminded of that or needed to know that. When your father, or like I'm getting parents in general, see you, they are filled with love. Beautiful. All right, what else? Magician. Okay, we have the Magician, the Star. I'm going to be honest. I feel like there's also people who, when they see you, you stand out. And I really think it's the way that you carry yourself in particular. Some people could see you and think like they're one to watch. They're someone who's going to move up in this world or move up in this company, society, community, wherever you're at. 10 of Cups. Ooh, yeah. You're very aspirational. I just heard some of you look like a walking ad. Like, those commercials. I'm going to be honest. I sometimes will see commercials and I think, wow, like that looks so beautiful or it looks very ideal. You see these people who look great and they're dressed great and they're in these beautiful locations. It looks very aspirational. For some of you, people see you and they feel that way. Like you don't even feel like you're fully like real. But once again, I think for some of you, you're taking great care of yourselves. You're looking really good. You dress really well. And you just have this vibe. I keep getting commercial. So I don't know if some of you smile a lot. You look happy. You look like you've stepped out of like a better reality or like a better world. 5 of Cups. And some people are kind of sad about it. 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, I think really the big thing for you is you are a mirror for a lot of people. So if there are people who are feeling good, maybe feeling more inspired, maybe feeling more like they have agency in their life, they look at you and they're like, wow, they look great, or oh my gosh, they're so attractive, or I love the way they are, or I love talking to them. Just a very excited energy. It's very like co-creating energy. You give them energy, they give you good energy back. But if there's people around you who are not feeling very good, not feeling very confident, that's kind of how you know the difference. Is if you see someone aspirational, or you see someone who looks the way you want to look, or acts the way, or represents themselves in the way that you want to look. If someone's in a good energy, they're going to be inspired by that for the most part. If someone's in not so good of an energy, they're just going to feel threatened or jealous or feel like, oh gosh, I can't even look at them. Like they look so great. They look so happy. I'll never be, just that very defeatist energy. And I think it really depends on what energy they're in, is how they feel about you. The one thing that seems to be the same for everyone is everybody sees you as this attractive, aspirational, energetic person. Someone who looks good, someone who looks happy. Very much this, you stand out, definitely, amongst the crowd. I think you take very good care of yourself. But it's very polarizing depending on where people are at. But I do see a lot of people who are very excited by you. Family in particular really are loving you, very happy to see you. There could be some people missing you a little bit, but feeling very happy for you, very excited for you. Three of Pentacles, yes. Wow, beautiful. There's a lot of people who want to connect with you. So I would highly recommend, if you're getting out there, if you're meeting new people, be discerning, take your time with getting to know people. But if you meet someone and you're like, you know what, I think it would be cool to get to know you better. I see a lot of people are very, very, very open to connecting with you. You might make some people nervous. Some people might be a little bit intimidated. But I'm going to be honest, whether it's friendship, family, work, or just out and about, people kind of see you as this ideal person, a wish come true, someone that I think a lot of people would love to be closer connected to. So especially if you feel like people's actions are lining up with that, people are approaching you or wanting to be more connected to you, get to know people, take your time. Also listen to your experiences as well. If somebody gives you kind of a funky vibe, you can definitely be a little cautious with that. But if you get a good vibe from someone and you feel like they're a good person to connect with, it seems like especially people who, are doing well in life, people who are in a good energy, people who are forward moving, people who are optimistic, people who are prone to seeing aspirational energy and letting it motivate them. Those kind of people are absolutely floored by you, really excited by you. And I do believe that too, that having good friends, having good people around you is a really great way to help you continue to build that beautiful life that you're looking for. And I think there's a lot of people around you who see you as the kind of person that they would love to have in their life. So definitely if you're trying to make more friends, getting closer to people around you, I would recommend trying it out. I think a lot of people are really, really eager to be closer to you. I feel like a lot of people really just see you as this kind of top tier person. Beautiful energy, Pile 1. Very gorgeous, honestly. That's what I have for you. I do hope you enjoyed that. Oh my gosh, it was such nice energy. I see a lot of love here for you as well. So I feel like it's not just skin deep. I do think there's a lot of love and care that you give to other people, a lot of warmth, a lot of kindness, and I think it's really, really impacting how excited and happy people are when they see you. All right, that's what I have for Pile 1. Beautiful energy, Pile 1. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, Pile 2. How do people feel when they see you? Pile 2. How do people feel when they see my Pile 2? Chariot. Okay, we're moving. We're moving. 6 of Wands. You look like a winner, baby. All right. How do people feel when they see you? 9 of Cups. Ooh, uh-oh. We're getting a little spicy here. Okay. So far, really good. The 10 of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, I know what that means. I'll go ahead and explain it to you in a second. Let's get a little bit more. How do people feel when they see you? 4 of Swords. Okay. Kind of similar energy to Pile 1, but Pile 2, so I would definitely recommend if this resonates for you, you can check out Pile 1 as well, because they feel sort of related. But Pile 2 feels a little bit more spicy. So I feel like when people see you, they immediately kind of get up and go. I think you feel like a little bit of a shock to the system. Now with the 6 of Wands and the 9 of Cups, people look at you and they feel like, it's almost like I'm getting this Olympian energy with the 6 of Wands. And keep in mind, that's kind of an extreme example, but for some of you, you're going to the gym. For some of you, you're doing well at work. For some of you, you're taking really good care of yourselves. There's something here where you feel like you're a league above the rest. I mean, the 6 of Wands and the 9 of Cups, that's somebody who's a winner. Winner with a capital W. Now, with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, I'm going to be honest with you, Pile 2. There could be some people, when they see you, they start to question their life or their relationship. You could have some people, when they see you, they feel like, ooh, that's someone that I could see, becoming single for or something. Now, I don't really recommend doing stuff like that. And keep in mind, this is just people's feelings when they see you. So just, don't worry too much about it, but just be aware a lot of people seem to feel that when they see you. Now with the 4 of Swords as well, I'm imagining someone getting shot with Cupid's arrow as well. The 4 of Swords, there keeps there's like this reoccurring energy that keeps coming through where I think a lot of people are in a good energy. A lot of people are feeling inspired. A lot of people are feeling kind of energetic. And when they see someone who looks good, who looks successful, you just feel like, ooh, I want to be like them, or they feel motivated. There's a good chunk of people when they see you, I get this feeling of feeling motivated by you, feeling excited by you. But there are some people who are feeling a little bit more pessimistic, a little bit more like, not inspired. And there are some people when they see you, they kind of feel like I should just give up. Like, how do I explain this? Say, for instance, if somebody like, oh, I'm getting kind of a sad scenario. Oh, 7 of Wands. Okay. And this has nothing to do with you, but I'm just going to go ahead and describe it because I'm seeing it really clearly. I'm seeing someone like at home getting ready to go out. Maybe they're going to work, or maybe they're going to an event or something, going to the gym, something like that. And someone's taking a long time and getting like dressed, looking really nice, taking good care of their hair. Just like really like, I'm going to look so nice today. Like I'm really going to put in a lot of effort. And then they go to this event and then you're there and then they see you. And it's just like, it's kind of sad. I mean, one thing I will say is this. I hope that this person, you could even pray for that. Because I feel like most people, when they see you, they feel excited. They feel inspired by you. There's something very warm and very energizing about you. And I hope that this person can see you or see people who look like you, carry themselves like you, have similar success, and feel motivated and inspired. I think we all see people who, they look great or they dress great or they're very beautiful, very handsome, they look very successful. And for the most part, I really try to be in an energy of being inspired by them. Like, oh my gosh, like you've got this about you that I wish I had for myself. Let me continue to work on that. Like that's in-person inspiration. But some people just feel so distant from where they want to be that it's sort of like, oh, just let me give up, And it's a sad energy to be in. There are some people who definitely feel like that. But I would say if we want to look at it very literally, there's 5 cards here. 3 of these cards are very inspired. One of these cards is like, I'm ready to leave my partner for you, so we're going to scrap that for now. And so maybe like 1 out of 5, maybe like 20% of people when they see you. And it's something about either your looks, your level of success. For some of you, you're naturally very attractive. You could look very successful, very well put together. And it seems like for the most part, most people are like, ooh, they might see the way that you're dressed. They might see the way that you look and they're inspired by it. You could have a lot of people, honestly, who maybe even like copy you or like take notes from you or kind of emulate you in some ways. But there are a small portion of people who, when they see you, they kind of immediately feel like, why do I even try? Which is sad. And I hope that doesn't continue for them. Now, we do have some people with a little bit of love for you. I'm telling you, there's definitely some people when they look at you, they feel like, what would it be like to be with them? Like, okay. So my 6 of Wands and my 9 of Cups card, this could also be someone who's either a little bit more outgoing, a little bit more warm, exciting, someone who seems like a little bit happy-go-lucky as well. So I'll be honest, if you like smile or if you just seem like warm or happy in general, some people could see you and they could feel like, dang, what am I so grumpy about? I don't know. There's something here. There's a lot of comparing or contrasting. So like someone could be like kind of in a bad mood and then they see you being happy or you being very friendly and they're like, let me cheer up. Page of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Strength, 4 of Cups, Queen of Wands, 9 of Pentacles. There are definitely some people who feel like they don't quite measure up to you though. If you have friends or like family members, people you're close to, they love you. When you come around, I feel like if you have a good relationship with people, they absolutely love you. Like they love seeing you. They love being close to you. There's like this, ooh, yay, they're here kind of energy. But there's definitely some people who feel like, I don't know, it's sort of it's a bit of a sad energy because there are some people who see you and feel like, I'll never look like that, or I'll never be that successful, or some of you could be a little bit taller or something too. So there could be things about you that are not easily, replicated or duplicated, right? Because, it's easy to say, okay, well, if you see someone who has who's really fit, if you work like them, you could probably get really fit too. But if you see somebody who's 6'5" and you're 5'5", it could be, it feels a little bit more out of reach. And so there could be stuff like that. For some of you, I'm seeing really beautiful skin tone or really beautiful features, something that isn't easily replicated, For some of you, it's your talent as well, too. Some of you have skills. It's not even just looks. So if there's people who know about your skills or your abilities or your intelligence, even just confidence, you really stand out in a very, very positive way. The strength, yeah. And there's definitely some people who do feel energized by you, excited by you. It's like when you come around, it's like, okay, we can do this. So this could be a work thing. This could be friends, family. It's like when you come around, they feel like, okay, things are complete or things can really move. You feel like a very solid energy. Especially if you have people around you who are maybe not the most confident or maybe don't have a lot of self-assuredness. I feel like you really kind of infuse that energy into a situation. Yeah, I'm telling you. It's like if people are feeling defeated, if people are feeling pessimistic or not very good, you bring this incredibly stabilizing energy. And there's something about investments with the Seven of Pentacles. This is a more specific situation, but this could be work, this could be dating, this could be some sort of endeavor you're pursuing. I'm seeing someone casting out a net or wanting to attract a certain kind of person or wanting to attract a certain kind of candidate, client, something like that. And when they see you, they're like, this is what I've been waiting for. This is the kind of partner I've been waiting for. This is the kind of friend I've been waiting for. This is the kind of employee I've been waiting for. Something like that. Yeah, King of Wands. Yeah, I feel like people get excited by you. I'm hearing that song from Mulan. What do we want? A girl worth fighting for? A guy worth fighting for? Page of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, and the Temperance. Okay. Last thing I will say is this. I don't know what this is in particular, but there's something here about people in your life almost being on the brink of either giving up on something or quitting something or losing faith in something, and they either see you for the first time or they see you back or they see you again. It's just when people are counting things out, just when people are feeling oh, something's not gonna work, or I have a lot of examples that I'm thinking of, but this could be a workplace where things are just not going well, and then you really start to make room or make space or make progress, and it's oh, this is what I've been waiting for. It's yes, finally. This could be someone who's dating and they're just not finding the right person and they're just about to give up, and then they meet you. This could be family where it's gosh, we can't get along, everybody's so disorganized, everything is crazy, and then you just come along and bring this harmony or this positivity. I'm gonna be honest, for some of you, I feel there's also a family where they kind of want people to do better or make better decisions or just make people proud, and then it's you are really helping create that. And I will also say that too, if you kind of relate to that, really continue to set the standard, because people will follow you. If you want to break generational curses, if you want to be a positive role model, do that. I feel a lot of people are going to kind of follow your lead, and I feel when people see you, they feel that of we're moving onward and upward. As in the final hour, pile 2 shows up, and I didn't give up for a reason, right? I didn't lose faith for a reason, because now pile 2 is here. 5 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups. But do just be aware, there's a lot of love that people feel for you. There's a lot of excitement that people feel for you. And there are some people who know this and might feel a little bit jealous, which is, it happened. I think anytime you have a great energy around you, there's going to be some people who are not feeling too good. It's a natural, normal human emotion. I'm sure we've all felt it. So, it's just kind of part of the course. But in general, I feel people love to see you. There's this excitement. There's this warmth. There's this feeling of bigger and better. And I do think that you have quite an influential energy. So if you walk into a room and you seem happy, if you walk into a room and you seem sad, I do think that has like an impact on the energy in the room. And people seem to kind of follow your lead. They kind of feel like when they see you, you know, you set the tone, you set the standard. So use that power wisely. That's what I have for you, pile 2. Gorgeous energy for both piles. Honestly, a little bit similar in some aspects, but also different in other aspects. So I do hope that resonated. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you all so much for being here. And until I see you next time, stay safe, stay blessed, and God bless you.